What's up, guys? Hold on. Fuck. I gotta send him. Hold on one second. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second here, guys. I'm just looking for. See, I have to find something, but I don't know. I have so many Discord messages that I don't know where it is or how to find it. I have so I'm going to look here for another minute or so, and then I'm just going to give up. I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know where it is. Okay, well. Alright. What's up, guys? Sorry, Yeah, I have to... Someone asked me to look something up from a chat that I had a long time ago. It's kind of important, but I can't find the chat, so I'll have to talk to them later about it. It's okay. Let's focus on streaming for now. I can fix it later. Level 21 Holy Strike, but can't quality it, so I'm guessing it's worth nothing. 1C, that's what I thought. Level 21 Precision. Now this, on the other hand, is very valuable. Very nice. It's almost a div. That's almost a div. What is this? 10C unique? Wow, you don't see that very often. A unique actually just straight up worth 10C? Very rare. I'll take it. We need some monies. Hi, Eligos, Javi, AWOL, Magic, Romeo, PVT, Raphael, Goose. What's up, guys? Let me grab this precision. Let me sell it. It's gonna be worth something. So this is worth 103, and I have the cheapest.
Really?
This is worth... Let's put up for 9. Wait, why did these drop so much?
Thought so.
They were up for 80 something yesterday. Dang, I just lost a lot of money. I'm crying. Oh well. Let's lower the price on everything. Let's just throw this away. Let's just price check this. What's this worth? It's worth 10 at best. Let's try 10. We can just vendor this. Let's make this 35.
Not selling, was it? Ah.
Okay, so we made everything a bit cheaper. That should be good. Is this build expensive? Not at all. No. That's one of the reasons why it's so excellent. It's a great league starter. Meaning you can put very low investment into it and still greatly succeed.
Yes. The perfect excuse to see Danik.
I don't know, one thing I could do. You're having a great time with Righteous Fire? Oh yeah, Righteous Fire murders. Righteous Fire is mucho el goodo. For those of you that don't speak Spanish, that means very good. This is no way this is worth anything. Multi-strike. Oh, I should have checked out that thingy. Oh well. 1.3 div? Bro, let's frickin' go, dude. Let's frickin' go. A divine... Wow. Actually printing? Dude, the mappers, dude. The passive income from the mappers is actually insane. You are giga throwing if you don't use the mappers. But no quality on it. Yeah, I think I don't know, I just got up early. I said we ball. Dang, 1 chaos orb for that, huh? Okay, that's valuable. $3C, but I don't want to waste my time selling it, so. Too lazy. Why is this valuable? It isn't valuable. Okay, that makes much more sense to me. Okay. And then we put everything away.
Hail. Not bad, not bad.
By the way, I forgot.
What have you
Everything DEs for more when you corrupt it, right?
dust?
So if we're gonna DE it,
We're gonna have fun with that one.
hopefully that gives us some more monies. Grab the currency, last one. I mean, we got a divine. What's up, Calderon, Romeo, Rainier? How we doing, everybody? Up, 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 up. Put it away. Put it away. Up, 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 up. What is this? Scrap metal? Okay. Let's double corrupt these. Boink, boink. Okay, see if it sell.
Oh,
See if they DE for anything.
always
Good enough for me. Now, what we need to do.
But the angular momentum.
So now, we need to give them some maps, right? So let's grab some scours, some alks, and then a lot of vowels. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna well, first of all, let's look for every blue map that we can find. We need to scour it. Every blue map, we need to scour it. Okay, I believe we have hit every blue now. Now we need to alk everything. Like this. This is not identified. Just alk it all. And then alk it all. And now here comes the fun part. Now we corrupt it all. Okay, we've corrupted all of that. So now we put all these away. And now we regex it. So anything that is gray is going straight to the mappers. So now what we can do, we'll save the best maps for me. So now what I need to do is give him any shit ones. All of these are really bad. So all of these are terrible, so the mappers can run these. There we go. Alright. How's our... Dang, we're down to our last melee, boys. So we can run a godly shipment when we finally have this number be 25 million. 13 million. We're exactly halfway there. Alright. What's up, Vince? I fell asleep. So what happened was I fell asleep and I didn't sleep for very long. I got up at 3 in the morning. And then I couldn't really decide what to do. It's like, well, I didn't really sleep, but this would be a good time to just get up. But La Viangas, this is from PoE 2. But then I just decided just to stay up. So here we are. Now it's time to go in the ocean, my friends.
Don't have long.
That's exact. Vince, you took the words right out of my mouth. Exactly. By the way, I just remembered, you sent me some message about something that I was reading. Did I respond to you? I remember I was looking at what you said to me. Can't remember what it was, but I would... You wouldn't believe how many times I do that. Sometimes somebody sends me something, and I sit there looking at it, and I research it, and I think about it, but I never respond. I don't say anything. And people think I don't read what they say. Let me open my messages with you just to refresh my memory. Oh, yeah. I remember when you sent me that, I was raiding with a bunch of people in WoW, and I was like, oh, yeah, Vince just sent me Stream Elements is fusing with Razor, and I was talking to them about it. We had a big discussion about it. Oh, yeah. What did they change to the League mechanic? Well, they made some pretty good changes to it. They made it easier to not drown down here. They made the arrows better that point you to things you actually care about. A lot of other minor changes. The ocean is probably the best thing to do in the entire game. It's definitely god tier for gold. And gold is extremely important, because without gold, you have no King's March. No King's March means a shitload of passive loot lost. Many monies lost if you don't do King's March. The amount of effort that you have to put into King's March for the reward you get back on it in my opinion, is highest in the game. I think you get the most for the least from King's March. Yeah, and they changed Abyss. They said they were gonna have a mega patch buffing it, and I actually haven't tried it yet, but I have heard that I read the patch notes. The patch notes seem like it changed virtually nothing. And then from what I have been hearing, it is exactly that. Like, Abyss is still terrible. Which is exactly what I predicted would happen after reading the... let's try this. Which is exactly what I predicted would happen after reading the patch notes. Yeah, you do mappers, and then if you want to, for your own mapping strategy, what you can do is stack ore. Voidborn Reliquary Key, sometimes that's worth more than a div. That's a great drop. How much is that worth? 1.7 div. Let's go, dude. I told you the ocean is fucking awesome. But what you can do with the mapping strategy is you can set your entire atlas up to farm ore. The little ore deposits. And then that will allow you to get 25 million amount of bars for a shipment. And then if you send 25 million value with 25 million worth of dust, the return on that is usually outrageous, because usually it gives you at least one mirror shard, but sometimes you can get 2 or 3. I think someone even got 4 from it, 4 mirror shards. And mirror shards are one of the best scaling currencies in the entire game, because mirrors just get more and more valuable as the league goes on. So that's exactly what I'm doing. My whole strategy is for farming ore. I'm at 13 million. It needs to be 25 million. And then we send the ultimate shipment. Normally it's called a shipment, but mine are always shit, so I call it a shipment. We're gonna go. Mine are called shipments because they never have anything in them. Exactly. Vince knows what a shipment is. But we're going for the gold. We need to get it to 25 million so we can see if the strategy still works. I will be very, very happy if we get... Probably even be happy if we get 1 mirror shard, but if we get 2 or more, oh man, dude. I haven't checked mirror shards in a while, but I bet you they're getting close to like 30 div each. So if you have 2 of them, you know, you got 60 div out of it. It's pretty sick. Hi, Big Leans. How you doing? Hi, Nurse Joy. How fast do you estimate that you cleared the campaign this time around? Well, I played with Gazzy and DM, and right when we started, Gazzy messaged me and said, hey, I know you've been practicing like speed running, but we're gonna be mega chill. Are you okay with that? I said, yeah, I'm good. I'm chilling. But we still did it as a 3-man crew. Gazzy said we did it in exactly 5 hours flat. So 5 hours flat in a 3-man group where we're just completely dicking around the whole time. I felt like that was pretty fast. If I had played solo, I would have expected to finish... in probably sub 4. I would have tried to do sub 4. My fastest ever campaign I've ever done, which is of course a fresh start with all 3 labs, is 3:38 is my best time. I would actually love to beat it. I think after we send this shipment, I think I might spend a few days working on speedrunning this game and seeing if I can throw down something better than a 3:38. The thing is for me at this point, to get my time lower, I'm gonna need to learn some, I don't know what the right word for it is. I'm gonna need to learn some... Can anybody please kill the last boss so I can open this Arcanist Strongbox? Ugh. I'm gonna need to learn some... I don't know what the right word is, like advanced strategies, or not even that. I just need more knowledge. There's too many instances in the game where I'm guessing where to go, whereas Tai Killer or I'm Exile look at a certain wall or something and they instantly know which way to go. I know all of the basic stuff already. I don't think there's anything basic for me to learn about speedrunning, but I really need to start learning more advanced things. Do I want to do some speedruns today? Hobby, don't tempt me. I would actually have way more fun speedrunning than doing this, if I'm being honest. But I'm committed to finishing the shipment, though. I want to finish it. For me, it's very hard to beat 3:38. Like, it took me so long just to get it down to 3:38. But I think... I think I might be able to do a sub 3:30. But I actually don't think I can do a sub 3. A sub 3 would be... I don't know. I don't think I can do it. Let me put it to you this way. I got a sub 4 faster than it took me to change my sub 4 to a 3:38. So it took me longer to cut 22 minutes off of my PB than it took me to lower my PB to a 4-hour time. Yeah, like, if you can do a sub 3 campaign with all points and all 3 labs, like, you are a god of Path of Exile. You're an actual god. I straight up don't think I can do it. I don't even think I could do it even if I practiced. I think on a league start in softcore, I can easily throw down a sub 4. A sub 4, I think, is very, very doable for me. I would say, I would almost venture to say it's even comfortable. Sub 4 is fine. But there's a huge difference between a sub 4 and a sub 3, like a Milky Way galaxy difference. I do have a pretty, I would say I do have a pretty elite time for Act 1. I have a pretty elite time for Act 1. I can't do it consistently, but I do have a 1958 Act 1. Which is, I think, extremely good. Goose, thank you so much for the sub, man. I think a sub 20 Act 1 is flying. So I'm very happy with that. Hey, yeah, I did PoE. I was trying to talk to you the other day. I think you left right as I was chatting with you. I saved the POB, and I was looking at how you had set it up, so I'll probably be making some updates to Mirror Tier Plant Daddy based on your findings. Thank you for sending me that. I was trying to talk to you yesterday about it, but I think I must have started talking to you right as you left. We don't need T12 maps. Hey, wait, what? That guy was a god. Gold. This is what I want. I come to the ocean for gold. Wait, I uncovered the whole thing. Charted the Brine King's domain. Oh, I must have found a secret. RNG is a part of any run. That is absolutely true, Vince. But I'll tell you something. From watching the best players in the world, for them, it doesn't matter. Like, if I'm Exile gets the godliest RNG ever, he'll get like a 240. If he gets the shittiest RNG ever, he'll get like a 250. Like, he'll get shitty RNG and he'll still crush my PB that I've ever done. Which is fucking embarrassing for me, right? Like, his worst run is way better than my best run ever. Like, God, I know he's a god of the game, but my God, dude, how bad am I? That's a good way to put it. Yeah, I'll tell you what, this patch honestly probably will help me so much in speedrunning. They have solved my biggest problem for me by a mile. They solved sockets for me. So now this means, like, whereas they knew how to just solve it on the fly because they had such a deep knowledge of all the builds and what they're doing, and I don't have that. I don't know what the fuck to do. Now that my sockets are solved for me, this is mucho excelente. I think what I should do is I should start by... I need to start with some more realistic goals. I think I've said this 1,000 times. I think it's even more true than I ever did before. How fast you complete the campaign is almost entirely dictated by how well you start. It's about how well you do in acts like 1, 2, and 3. If you are a god at acts 1, 2, and 3, it's over. Let's do a voyage.
Say it plain. Hang in there, Vesper. We're on it. Here we go. Vesper, light it up.
Okay, we need to follow where it is pointing us. So the Brine Kings thing. The Brine King is up here. I don't know if it's actually going to put the Brine King in my voyage as a boss, but... And I'm just gonna stay here and always pay the same. These are some weird mechanics against me. I don't know what's going on here exactly. We might be in for a weird boss fight up here. Or something. This stuff is attacking me that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, like this, for example. Might be in for a boss fight of some kind here, boys.
Must have time to gather my
Or maybe not, I don't know. We don't fight the Brine King here, or what? Holy God, these guys are strong. Guy has more health than Maven. What the fuck is going on here? What's up, Sarah? I saw you call. I woke up and I saw you called. I was like, oh, I was sleeping. I don't know what time you called, but I was gonzo. I just woke up. But you want to know what sounds so good? Going back to sleep. Nah, we got a blast. No sleep. What in the shit was that? Golden lantern, I'll take that. But it still says to go this way. That was a mistake. I shouldn't have done that. Stupid idiot. I'm not hungry at all. At all. 0 hungry out of 10. That doesn't happen to me very often. I'm not hungry at all. No food for me. Now, of course, 3 hours from now, I'll be starving. Same as any adult male. It's pointing me this. Oh, sunken loot. Okay. Anything over here, boys? Message in a bottle. This is my Mirror of Calandra right here. Oh shit, I can't even pick it up. Boink.
My mana is spent.
You only get hungry once a day? God, must be nice. As the president of the Fat Fuck Association, I'm usually hungry constantly. If I ate to my maximum capability all the time, like for how hungry I am in a day, if I ate to my maximum capability, I would weigh 500 pounds. I wouldn't literally weigh 500, but I'd weigh 300. I'd weigh 300 for sure. The nice thing is if you can hold off on eating a lot for an extended period of time, your stomach shrinks eventually, and then it can't even eat that much anymore. That's the situation I'm in now, because I had to lose weight because my liver was failing. So my stomach is so much smaller now, like, when I eat a quote-unquote normal amount of food, I'm full. But I didn't used to get full. It used to do nothing. Who is this guy? Some sort? He's resurrected? What is going on? Who am I fighting? These guys are gods. Oh my god, a Divine and a Valdos? Let go, bro. Printing. Give me that. This is gonna have nothing in it. Doesn't matter. Let's fight him anyway. It's telling me to go this way. Now it says to go this way. I'll take all of that. Excuse me, sir. Is this pointing me any direction? Okay, I think I've pretty much uncovered everything that we're gonna get here. Alright. Cool. Damn, that's a lot of strong boxes we missed. I'm crying. Call the bathysphere.
My mana is spent.
Oh, hurry back!
A bucket of guacamole. You know, I'm not even hungry right now, but if people put chips and guac in front of me, oh man. Yeah, so what I try to do is I've been doing this a lot lately.
Adventure, wasn't it?
I try to eat stuff that's very, very filling and for the most part very good for you. So what I've been eating a lot lately is grilled chicken, rice, and veggies. I've been eating carrots, broccoli, asparagus, pretty much those three: carrots, broccoli, and asparagus. So I eat grilled chicken, rice, carrots, broccoli, and asparagus. It's just, I love it. And when I'm done eating, I'm full. $20 stack decks. Here comes the $1 million. Come on, apothecary. Nothing.
Yeah.
Okay. We can do another.
You sure you're ready to take on Velka? I've got a good feeling about this.
Buddy.
Here we go.
How do I prepare my chicken on the grill or in the oven? I don't have a grill. I get the chicken breasts, I cut it up, and then I cook it in a frying pan with avocado oil, of all things. And then when the chicken is, let's say, 80% cooked, I like cut it up into little pieces before I throw it in the pan. When the chicken's about 80% cooked, I take it out of the pan and I kind of clean. I don't really clean. Clean is the wrong word, but I rinse out the pan for a second. And then you can either make like a soy sauce for it, or you can go hot sauce. But one thing about me is I have mega horrendous allergies. So what I do is I usually take some kind of hot sauce and I mix it with local honey. And the honey helps me exist as a human being, because without eating the honey, my allergies are so bad I just sneeze 5 million times a day. So that's usually what I do. I cut it up, cook it most of the way, take it out, rinse out the pan, put it back in with like this hot honey sauce so I can breathe. And it works very well. So I talked to my doctor multiple times about getting like allergy shots or something. And she says that allergy shots in a lot of ways are kind of a meme. She said they're super expensive and they're usually only helpful if they get the allergy, get the medicine in the shot that's really specific for what you're allergic to, which is very hard to do. And she said one of the only reasons that she would ever recommend actually going for allergy shots is if you have chronic allergies, like constantly. She's like, are you constantly allergic to everything? I'm like, no, it's just really bad in the spring. Summer is doable, fall is nothing, winter is nothing. So it's not like year-round for me. She said if you don't have year-round severe allergies, she would never recommend doing allergy shots. She said it'll cost you a lot, and your return on it will be very low. And I was like, well, you're the boss, so okay.
The old flame is ours. I'll tear it from your hide.
Last time I fought this boss, almost killed me 1,000 times. I actually can't believe how tanky this boss is, because my guy is very, very strong. Very strong.
boss of the day.
Yeah, I don't know. I think this boss has way too much health. And honestly does fucking insane damage because I have capped res, I have giga block, and I have more than 50,000 armor. And she's nearly one-shotting me with every attack she does. I think a boss does it's everything. Way too much damage, way too much health. I've never lost the fight. I beat her every time, but like to give you a comparison, when I fight Maven's health bar just melts immediately. I just melt her. And Maven's attacks don't hit me nearly as hard. As a point of reference. And if you die in the ocean, you lose the entire voyage, right? So I bet a lot of people go and try to challenge her and get killed, insta one-shotted, and just leave. And yeah, and there's no reward for it, exactly. And she drops nothing. I've never had her drop me anything worth a shit. True. That makes it even worse. Essence Scarab of Calcification. Okay, cool. Containment, that's more than a div while printing. Okay, actually printing. Divine Orb? Okay, what is going on here? We just made like 4 Divine Orbs in 5 seconds. Okay. Actually, Containment dropped to 60 Chaos? Wasn't it worth way more than that? It dropped to 60 Chaos? It's only a third of a div? I thought it was... I sold some yesterday. I thought it was worth way more. What, are people not doing boxes anymore? Arcanist Strongbox. Here we go. We're going to get another Divine Orb right here. Told you. Dang it, I didn't want to walk in there. Because Arcanist is so crap. God, I'm glad somebody said that. Like, I've been opening Arcanist boxes and it hasn't been giving me anything. No, is it any good? Depeche, Monsters, and Memories. First time I'm hearing about it. Rax, I live in Germany. 2 different doctors recommended allergy shots. I'm allergic to trees and grass mostly in spring and a bit in summer. Did the allergy shots help you? The German healthcare pays for it, though. Oh, yeah. Everything in the United States costs $5 billion, pretty much. Unfortunately. Gassy told me Mage Blood costs 200 div. Soulbound, this looks fucking useless. 1 div, not useless at all. Already sold one of these and it sold for like nothing. See if it's not, it's really bad too. It's just a vendor, who cares? All right, can we do it one more voyage? You wanna know what? I haven't thought of this. Can we just do like this? And that's our voyage? Oh, you have to place 9 charts. Is there a way that you guys said, is there a way to re-roll these? Like this is shit. Can I re-roll this somehow, or just you have to throw it away, or what do you even do? This is good. This is kind of shit. This is good.
Maybe this'll be the one.
I actually can't run a voyage again.
Hang in there, Vesper. We're on it.
Throw this away. So many of these are so bad. This one's terrible. Okay, all of those are good. But I don't even have enough to run a...
We've made a trade.
Alright.
Hello, hello, hello.
Let's see here. Did we make it? Oh, wait. Everything... Oh, all of my faster casting sold? Printing? Well then, that worked so well. We need 6 of these. There goes my hero, Zordinary. Goes my Zordinary. There goes my hero, Zordinary. I changed my mind.
Oh.
Let's go with what we were gonna do originally. There goes my hero, Zordinary. Very nice lyrics, Mr. Grohl. Very nice. I don't know why he didn't say something normal like he's ordinary. Zordinary. Interesting. Ordinary. Bum, ba, ba, da, ba, bum.
Ahoy there.
There goes my hero's ordinary.
Hello,
Alright,
Willis.
let's do currency exchange. I want... Wait, what?
Oh,
Excuse me? What? I'm supposed to flip it. I need 15 of these.
I'll put the
No,
word
I
out.
need 15 of them.
We'll make it happen.
And now I need 14 of these.
I should raise my fees.
15.
We'll make it happen.
Now I need 26 of these.
I should raise my
Alright, here we go. We go to Dunes. Where's my car? Boom. Let's go. I'm your hero? Hell yeah, man. You're not Zordinary, Rax? Thank you for saying that, man. Very nice of you. Let's do that one. Everything can scorch me. Okay. Go ahead and scorch me, I guess. As long as you give me mega loot, we'll call it even. Why am I taking so much damage? Excuse me, sir? Bum, bum, bum. Kill everything. Level up my gems. Rude. Okay, let's charge up Giga Big Dick right here. If we charge it to full, we get killed every time. So let's not go full. Alright. We're chilling. Give me that. Eldritch Orb of Annulment. You don't see those every day. Those large cluster jewels are always bait. They're never worth anything. They're bait for sure. You run around in a circle. Take them down, totems. Very good. I'll take that. Oh, I clicked it, but nothing happened. Let's try again. Click. There we go. Give me that, give me that, give me that. Yeah.
You reek of imperfection.
Arrow, how you doing, buddy? Incandescent invitation. Yo, should we just go fight him for fun?
I must have time to gather my will.
My delirium expired in there, right? You gonna do something off meta? Let's go fight a boss for fun. Wait. Could I have put Searing Exarch in here? Cleansing, Cleansing,
That may be, but I am not alone.
Cleansing, Why? Ball phase into ball phase? Like to thank Satan for that. Dude, grinding your games. You gotta fix your fucking game, man. Just gave me 3 fucking ball phases in a row. Dude, what the fuck? Ugh, this game, man. How am I getting 2-shotted by this shit? Oh my fucking god, man. Fucking Christ. Bro. So this is worth nothing. So if we corrupt it... Nice. I was gonna say, let's corrupt it and try to sell it for ore, but... that's not gonna work. 15 ball phases in a row. Ow, this hurts. Ow. It's 10 years, Sky. We're at 7 years, 4 months, and maybe like 17 days or something. 19 days. In a row, never missed.
My mana is spent.
Okay, this is gonna be difficult. We better back up. Whoa! Excuse me, Satan?
I must have time to gather my will.
Bum. Oh, cooked? You see that? Yeah, we're doing pretty good on our streak there. Doing pretty good. Cleansing. Alright. 20 monsters remain, okay. We pretty much killed them all. Oh, we found where they are. Here they are. 4 monsters remain. Nice. Have you ever and just jumped? Not sure I've ever really had the opportunity. Oh, dang it. I thought we might have found a headhunter. Never lucky. I thought we might have found a headhunter. But instead we found nothing.
Dead men tell no tale.
Let's open this up. We already got those up to level 15. Not bad. Protect me, totems, while I loot everything. Protect me, totems.
My mana is spent.
Charge it up. Is ancient orbing a thing that you can do to get headhunter? I don't know if they've changed it recently, but what I have heard in the past about ancient orbs is it's absolutely not worth it. Just a mega waste of time. Like, there's videos of people trying to get a headhunter with those different orbs, like, and it's not pretty. You just see them go again and again and again and again and again and again, and they never get anything.
I must have time to gather my will.
I'm playing in the regular league, just softcore trade right now. Okay.
Greetings.
Yeah, we're doing the league where fun is allowed. Fun is allowed over here. Mivin, thank you so much for the prime and the sub, man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I'm doing the King's March strategy where we just get 1 billion gold because I want to send that max level shipment and see what happens. So in order to do that, I need 50 million. I need 50 million ship value worth of bars. So the best way to do that is to farm the ore. So that's what we're doing. We are farming the ore. Farming the ore. $50 million only bar. You do 25 and 25, right? I think the strategy has always been 25 and 25. So we are just trying to get
My gems and armor. What'll it be then?
to Chouse. Wait, isn't this like the best guy? Isn't this many shot what people are looking for with the Val Ice arrow with return projectiles? Isn't this exactly what they're looking for? Holy, look at this fight. Holy. Settle down, Satan. Let's try this one. Did we do this chargey one? Looks like we did. Okay, deleted. Take all that. Let's get out. Yeah, that's what I was doing at the beginning of the league. I was doing Breach with womb gifts. That's exactly what I was doing. Very good way to make good gear if you're playing hardcore SSF, by the way. Make yourself a nice body armor and some other pieces. Stay alive. Guess I'll take the rarity. Should be fine, hopefully. Let's do this one. Okay, kill it all. I will take the buff. Now I'm possessed. I love that. Let's take this one. I think we'll be alright. I wonder if I'm getting even close to 1 million kills this league. My playtime this league, actually, relative to a lot of other leagues, has been much lower. So I'm not playing a lot. We're gonna check after this map, see how many kills we're at, see if we're anywhere near 1 milli. Okay, take them all down. 2 tattoos, that's pretty cool. Boink.
Finally, come on.
Okay, let's charge this up. Leveling with Winter Orb feels like cheating. Is it that powerful? Should I try it, guys, or is it dog shit? We missed a strong box? That's unacceptable. 50% of players are playing Winter Orb? Wait, really? %? Is Winter Orb tanky? Or not really?
They've come to you to die. You are their mercy.
mana is spent.
All right. We're doing very good on our ore stuff. Oh, we got the Abyss going on over here. Well, you already know we're going to charge right on in. An infamous Eruptor.
Broke me. I paid them in kind.
Every time I fight one of these, they kill me from like 15 screens away. You want to know who never kills me, though? Miso. Miso, thank you so much for the raid, man. What's up, dude? Yo, guys, what's up? We're Totem Boy over here. Our build is pretty much done. Yeah. We're just kind of mowing everything down, really. What's up with you guys? You believed in chat and you lost your money? Wait, was there like a bet when you raided me? Was I supposed to do something? I mean, DM me on Discord, whatever I was supposed to do. I'll make sure you win. What was I... Oh, wait, what was I supposed to do? God, Miso's been here for 5 seconds and I already fucked something up. Not surprising, to be honest. 10,000 armor, ground. Let's go this one, I guess. Should be fine. Oh, you just gambled something on stream and lost. Oh, okay. I thought you said, like, you gambled, like, raiding me or something. I was supposed to do something and I didn't. What happened? Did you lose with cards or what? What happened? I was like, oh, shit. Chat told me it would be easy to craft a jewel. I can't tell you how many times chat has told me to craft something, and I asked them for the absolute specific steps on how they want me to craft it. Then we calculate how much it would cost to craft the item, and it costs like 30 div to craft it. And then you search for the item you're trying to craft, and someone's selling it for 25 div. Like, look, guys, you can buy the thing that you said that costs 30 div for 25 div. You're like, Rax, that's not the point. You gotta craft it. Like, oh, craft it and lose 5 divine? Man, you guys, I hope you guys don't work in sales. Because you have not sold me on this at all. Whoa. Yeah, Val. Chat also says valid at the end of every item that you acquire. True. You need to go sleep. Thanks so much for the raid, man. Well, guys, what's up? We're doing the, we're getting, many ores because I'll show you here. I'll show you what we're doing. We are going to send the ultimate shipment. Normally, people send shipments, but I send shipments because I never get jack shit from them. But let me show you here. So, we're going to send the max value shipment, and it needs to be 50 million, and it needs to be 50 million of bars, and then 50 million of dust. So we have 13.2 million worth of bars at the moment. So we need this number to be 25 million, and then we can go for the gold and hopefully make a bajillion dollars. So what we are doing to make this happen is we are farming ore and then having our dudes smelt it. And then you might say, well, why don't you just plug the little thingy bob that converts it directly into bars? Well, that's really expensive, and I can get the gold. I've got gold. So look, I've got 1.5 million gold, so I don't mind paying for it and letting them convert it. It's not really a problem. Not a problem. Oh, Cloak of Flame? Is this probably not? Oh shit, fuck. I didn't. Son of a bitch, I didn't mean to throw that away. Fucking idiot. No wonder I'm poor. I throw away Cloaks of Flame. I'm guessing Cloak of Flame is not worth anything anymore, is what I was going to say, but I was going to price check it. Is Cloak of Flame, I'm guessing the price has fallen off a cliff. Man, I did not want to throw that away. Oops. God, I'm dumb. How do you apply the filter? There's just a checkbox on the UI, isn't there? There's just a checkbox. And then your loot filter applies. Those sound terrible. Let's not click that one. Sometimes you gotta stop and read it. Those sounded horrible. Let's kill all these guys. So we're level 98. We're heading toward 99. Not bad. I could give him double damage as Chaos. Probably shouldn't do that. Let's do this one. Alright, boys. Boss time. I'm really nervous about this. Let's see how it goes. Here we go. Oh, 2 bosses. There's a boom. Gone. No chance. No chance at all. Strong box. Open it up. Let's do this. Protect the tree. Stand here and protect the tree. Rax is selling a get-rich-quick scheme. Well, it's not really very quick, to be honest. It is hopefully a get-rich scheme. But yeah, I don't know how quick it is. Looks like we got a soul leader, boys. Oh, Lagione. Let's do a Lagione, why not? I don't think I'm supposed to click mechanics that I'm not actually spec'd for in my tree. But, you know, it's just going to be so fun. Just go for it anyway. We've got a breach going. We got... I don't even know how many mechanics we have going at the same time right here. This is crazy. Oh, okay. Take that treasure chest. Absolutely nothing. What a surprise. Somehow we closed the breach. I don't know how that happened. I wasn't even paying attention over there. That was a big fight. By the way, I wanted to see how many kills do I have? Oh my god, I'm only at 500,000? My god, I suck, dude. I was hoping I would be closer to 1 million. I'm only at 500,000 kills. God, I suck. You bricked a craft at the very last moment and lost 50 div today? Wait, which craft and what happened? Did you get to the end and had to do like prefixes cannot be changed or something, and then you forgot to do that or something? There was a free suffix when there shouldn't have been, and it rolled the worst mod. What were you trying to craft?
Greetings.
You spent all day yesterday dying because you didn't understand how melding the flesh works. What is that? It's a jewel? I don't think I've ever heard of it or used it. Melding the flesh?
Good find.
Take this chaos orb. Take the buff here. It would have been Abyss Cyclone chest with double influences. I'm sorry that it bricked for you, buddy. That's the worst.
Must have time to gather.
Very nice. We are acquiring many ores. You got something. Crimson ore acquired. I will take. One monster left. That's how you do it, boys.
Greetings.
No. I don't want to sell. Oh, I see. Yeah, so you're getting one-shotted because you thought... Okay, so it increases all of your max Ellie res, but it still requires you... It still requires you to have the actual resistance values on your gear. I see the problem. We haven't gotten a divine to drop in a while. Hopefully this is gonna be the one. Whoa!
Meet me back at the device.
There's a lot of enemies here. Newbie here. What's KF? Kinetic Fusillade. Tabula rasa. Do you see how? Do you see how my totems are shooting those little purple things everywhere? That's kinetic fusillade. I lay totems, they shoot kinetic fusillade. They all die. Starfall Crater. Wait, I know what that is. That is the guy that drops Valen, the 10 div shield, right? Come on, guys, cross everything. We need shield, we need shield. Can I buy a vowel? An S.
Let's test your resolve. Show me what you've got. Brave this. I can truly fight at full strength against you. Let's test your resolve.
Come on, shield, come on, shield.
I'm finally starting to enjoy myself.
God damn it! Ugh. Where's my 10 div shield? Pretty sure that's the guy that drops Svalin, isn't he? Svalin is mucho el goodo. El shieldo goodo mucho del bigo. If you don't speak Spanish, that means very good shield. It's worth 40 div? Wait, 40? Wait, what? I mean, that was my chance to get 40 div, and I lost it? Well, I'd like to thank Satan for that.
No. Keep your life to your own.
Tabula, huh? This item has fixed socket colors. Alright, time to have some fun, guys. Ready? Okay.
Hello.
20 fusings it is. $40 div, huh? For a Svalin. Wow. I can't even sniff 40 div. This is fine. good. Go across here. Turn this on. We don't care about blacksmith boxes. Those never drop anything.
They are coming.
Charge it up, boys. Wow, that guy had many golds. Any more Satans over here?
Approach, challenger.
God, these guys are strong enough to kill my totems. Whoa. These guys are crackheads. Oh, deleted? More than 50 monsters remain. Where? Oh, up here maybe? $27 remain. Okay.
Hello.
All right. You found a lock on day 2. You've been waiting for it to go past 100 div, but it's looking grim. Yeah, I feel like this might be the worst league of all time to find a Hinakora's lock. Because... Divine Orb? Because of Divine Orb. Because the crafting mechanic lets you see multiple outcomes. So since it shows you multiple outcomes, it's not as good as a Hinakora's lock, but it's kind of Hinakora locky. Man, when you put a couple of different modifiers on these guys kind of turn into crackheads a little bit. My guy's moving so fast I can't even control him. Don't want the flask meteor stuff. That's way too annoying. Let's do this one. How many times do I have to click that thing? I guess I'll take 4 Chaos Orbs. That sounds better than the other reward. You've never seen a lock go past 100 divine, to be honest. In the league where I found 2 Hinakora's locks, I found a double Hinakora's lock drop from a strongbox. I think I sold each of them for 190 divine each. That's got to be the most PoE 1-esque death of all time. I have capped res. I have capped block. I have 50,000 armor, and I just got 100 ode. Just got 100 ode by a spider. Just actually 100 ode. Yeah, it was a Verisium mob, but I didn't fully charge it. Like, I don't fully charge it, and he's still 100 owed me. I'm almost certain I was at full health. This is the... I understand why grinding your games would be terrified to do this, but... because the Reddit's literally gonna explode the moment they ever do this, but they need to put in a death meter. They need to say that the spider did whatever 100,000 damage. You did not block. Your armor mitigated this much of it, so it hit you for this much and it killed you. But I have a feeling if we look at how much that spider just hit me for, whatever the math comes out to be, that there's absolutely no way that spider should have done that amount of damage.
Greetings.
I think there's going to be something very, very incorrectly calculated there. But I think like the very first moment they introduce it, I think Reddit is going to be flooded with, I told you this game was bullshit. Look at this kill. Look at this mob. He hit me for 1 trillion damage. It one-shot me. Everyone said it was my fault. No, 1 trillion damage. What do you have to say now, pussies? You're going to get that for like a while. But after we, I think it will actually help fix some of the mathematics of some of the monsters that have 15 extra zeros in their damage that they should have. We're just going to go a little bit over half and back up. God, those mobs insta-killed my... Those mobs insta-killed my totems, and my totems are so tanky, man. My totems are like way tankier than I am. The recap is planned for PoE 2. Well, that's nice. That'll be good. That will be very, very nice. Honestly, it's good to get it in early. That way we can test some of the... I don't know, like, it seems to happen way more in PoE 1 than in PoE 2. In PoE 2, the number of one-shots that just, I'm like, what the fuck was that? It's, like, way lower.
Hello.
People still use Reddit. No one that I know really goes to Reddit, but I know people still go to it. I don't think any of my friends or my circle go to Reddit at all, but...
Indecision is terribly spineless. Indecisive? Splendid.
Bum bum bada bum bum.
I must have time to gather.
Many golds, many golds. What's the highest map tier in PoE? Well, now it's 16, but there's a level beyond 16 called Nightmare. But if you're talking about just the number, it's 16. But there used to be tier 17s, and now they're called Nightmare maps. And the funny thing about Nightmare maps is Grinding Gear Games said, yeah, a lot of the Nightmare map mods are really shit and they have to be like redone because nobody likes running them because everybody hates the mods. And then they changed like a tiny bit. There's a Nightmare map right there. They did change a tiny bit of the mods, kind of. But for the most part, they're still the same horrible mods you'd never want to play still, so it's a little bit weird. I thought the plan was to change the mods because they went on a they went on a podcast or whatever, and they said, we realize they suck, we realize everybody hates them, but then they changed nearly nothing, and the only thing they changed is, instead of it calling it a tier 17 map, they call it a nightmare map. So I guess that's a more appropriate name for it, but in my opinion, running nightmare maps is the least fun thing you can do in this game, because the mods make it so horrible to play. Like buzzsaws following you around, or drowning orbs where they just one-shot you, or monsters gain 200% of extra damage as random elements. Like, well, I'll just do T16s. I'll just go ahead and do my T16s. Yeah, they're just not fun it's just not fun, is the problem. They're almost universally hated. You have to have such a strong build to be able to deal with those mods.
I must have time to
They're, I don't know. They're really good if you have an aura bot, right? If you have an aura bot that can increase your defense by 10 trillion%, like you have 200% all res, you have your max res is higher, they give you haste and determination and vitality and clarity, and they just give you every buff in the game. And you do such crazy, overwhelming AoE damage, like 15 screens in front of you, then that's a great place to go. Because the nightmare maps, you don't give a shit about the mods. Nothing, even the debuffs from the altars and everything, like nothing can stop you with an aura bot, and you can get godly loot. That one. Bum 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 bum. A good build could AFK in T17s. Oh, I don't know about that. There's also a problem with some of the monsters too. Like, I can't remember what monster it was. It summoned like a little waterfall or something. The waterfalls would be the I can't remember what it was. Like a whirlpool or a waterfall. Yeah, those guys do such an incorrect amount of damage. I remember I had a super godly like mirror tier smiter I was just going through a normal T17, like nothing crazy, just a normal map for me. Never die ever to anything. And this Krabby Patty put like a little waterfall on the ground, like right here. And I just like dashed through it, and it insta 100 O'd me. And I just looked over at the chat, and they go, "Oh yeah, those are the crabs. They one-shot everybody on every build, always." I'm like, how long has this been happening for? And they're like, "Oh, like 3 years." I'm like, "Oh. Oh, cool." Little Krabby Patties that make the waterfall attack. I couldn't believe that I died. I'm like, this guy I have is such a god. How did I get killed? Because there's no water conversion? Yeah, I have no idea. Like, you'd think it's cold damage, but whatever damage he does, it killed my ultimate god character instantly. I couldn't believe it. I just sat there for 5 minutes in awe, staring at my death screen. I watched the replay. I'm like, 1 millisecond of this Krabby Patty's waterfall killed me? There's actually no way. Anyway, a death recap would really, really help. People could post pictures of, "Oh, look, this monster hit me for 14 million damage." Certainly, no matter what mods exist in the game, this should have never happened, right?
As ties are not.
An infamous blade caster.
When you've made up your mind.
The problem with, like, if you don't get a really godly base, or if you don't get a really godly fracture, it's so hard to be interested in picking up armor on the ground. Because it's all usually just so worthless. I wish, like, checking weapons and checking armor would be somewhat viable in this game. Like, if you're not doing a super high level map and getting, like, necrotic armors or some super godly base, it's like, why would I ever look? Do I think PoE 2 has the potential to be better than PoE 1? I think PoE 2 will be a better game than PoE 1 about a year after its release. So let's say January 1st. Let's say January 1st, 2027. I think about it in that time frame, PoE 2 will already be better than PoE 1. And the main reason I say that is PoE 2 is getting a lot more resources than PoE 1. Like, it's the trajectory of the game is improving at a much faster rate. And I've also talked to Jonathan a lot about a lot of different philosophies and mechanics with PoE 2. And the more I talk to Jonathan, the more faith I have in its future. I think Jonathan has a very good idea of what's going on with the game and where it's going to go. Jonathan is also, like, I think sometimes in the interviews, it might come across that Jonathan is, like, maybe, I don't know a better way to say it. Like, he comes across, like, closed-minded, like, this is my vision, this is what we're doing, fuck you. kind of thing. But that's really not how he is at all. Like, you can actually talk to him and he'll be like, well, I don't really think that's right, is it? And it's like, okay, well, look at this clip, for example, and here's what I was expecting to happen, and here's what actually happened. And he's like, he'll look at it. You can tell. He looks at it because he's like, oh, what? Go to 18 seconds. Look at this thing. Did you consider this? It's like, okay, yes, I did, but blah, 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 blah. I mean, you have a full-on conversation with him about what is this problem and why is it pissing me off? And, okay, you're saying it shouldn't piss me off because of this, but no, it still pisses me off, and let me explain why. And then he's like, okay, so I understand now. I get where the frustration comes from, so what you're saying is if we gave you more information or more clarity on this particular part of it, it wouldn't have killed you, and this would have helped you a lot. It's like, yes, that's exactly what I'm saying. And he's like, okay, I see that. All right, I have John over here in this department. He's building the new league mechanic, and then he's got to fix this critical error, but I think this could be prioritized, like, third for him. I see what you're saying, so we'll take a look at this and have a meeting, and we'll try to have a fix for it. And also, one of the things we're going to have to fix about it is the way that this code checks this thing, and this code that checks this thing is exactly the same mechanic for this other thing, and it'll probably be broken in the same way, so we'll fix it over there too. I'm like, oh yeah, it happens over there too. Yeah, true. Cool. Like, he's not closed-minded at all. He'll have a full-on conversation with you. If you're, like, respectful to him, he'll have a full-on conversation with you about something. And if you can show him, look, like, the game let me down here. Like, I'm doing what I can do as a player, but the game let me down because, you know, you should have given me this information, or you should have let me react to this, or this isn't rewarding at all. I expected to get, I don't know, at least something, and you gave me nothing. And he's like, okay, well, yeah, I could see that. He's the exact opposite. Like, he's very open-minded to me, like, in my opinion.
Hello.
It took me a lot of convincing. I had a lot of messages to him, and I'm trying to convince him. I'm like, Jonathan, I'm your friend. I'm going to PoE 1 anyway. I promise you, I believe this with all of my heart. The Oath rune is absolutely broken in Expedition. It's ruining everybody's experience. It's bricking people's maps straight up. I have countless clips for you. I'm 100% sure it's broken because I asked him and his team to look at it with some clips, and they said, well, we certainly agree that for how difficult Oath rune is, it's not rewarding enough, so we need to buff the rewards. And I go, thank you so much for looking at it. Thank you so much for buffing the rewards. But let me push back here a little bit. No, Oath rune is actually broken. It's breaking the game. Like it's so bad that I think maybe you need an emergency patch to remove Oath rune out of the game until you can fix it. But I can prove it to you. No one is further in the ocean than me. No one did more Expedition than me. I'm like 30 screen scrolls into the ocean. And I'm telling you it's broken. Believe me. I sent him clip after clip after clip after clip. Look, broken, broken. Look, broken, 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 broken. And then right before I came to PoE 1, he said, we're going to change Oath rune. We don't know what we're going to change it to, but we see the problem. And then there was an emergency hotfix, if you check, that it just came out, the PoE 2 patch. They got an emergency hotfix saying the Oath rune that is bricking your guys' maps, causing you to lose the Grand Expeditions, has been fixed. So I haven't been over there. I haven't tried it yet, but I assume it's fixed because they patched it. So they didn't take. I told them to take Oath-Rune out straight up, but they didn't do that. But they did emergency fix the unkillable Scorpion. I gave them like 4 clips of it. Look, Bricked Expedition, Oath-Rune, Oath-Rune. Every time it's Oath-Rune. So they at least did that, and then I don't know what they're going to change it to, but they're going to change it to something. So thank God. It didn't feel patched when you tried it earlier, but your character was strong. The only thing that they patched with Oath-Rune so far is it will never spawn an unkillable Scorpion. It used to spawn unkillable Scorpions. There's nothing you could do, and you just lose the map. You'd lose everything after it, so you'd lose your Alder's sagas and stuff. That's the only thing they've changed so far. But I think like the next major patch, they're going to change Oath-Rune. You have found that people misunderstand the mechanic and just think it's broken automatically? No, Tadpole. It was broken. I have multiple clips of me spawning an unkillable Scorpion, and I circled the entire map 3 times. And I'm playing a totem build, so I lay totems everywhere. So if it's like randomly, sneakily somewhere, my totems will shoot it. I had many clips of it broken, completely broken. Yeah. I think I see what you're saying. You're saying people falsely report it because they don't understand that the Oath-Rune mechanic is to kill all minions. Yes, it's probably falsely reported often. It is probably falsely reported often, but it is also broken. Well, it was anyway. They fixed it. Yeah. I think that's... I didn't see what I just clicked, by the way. I might have clicked something super deadly. Can I check my... Here. No, I clicked something very... I clicked exactly what I would have clicked. Perfect. No, it's okay. Yeah, some of you watched me do that. Some of you guys watched me kite around my little Pokemon Scorpion. Because I was like, if Grinding Your Games is going to believe me, I have to walk around this map like 3 entire times kiting this stupid-ass Scorpion with me to show them there is no way to continue the map. Like, they will believe me if I show them this clip. So here we go. We're going to walk around this map 3 freaking times. Yeah, I'm playing Kinetic Fusillade Totems. Extremely strong build. It might not look like it. You'd be like, wow, those guys just spawned and you didn't like insta-kill them, but I'm fully juicing these ore monsters. They're like, watch me fight the regular map monsters. Boom, boom, insta-killed. The ore monsters are just really strong. We're juicing them up to the maximum. They're doing a good job. Can I have these Alcorps? How long was I in the map? A while, yeah. I was in the map for a while. But it was for a good cause. Here we go. Us versus the map. Excuse me, sir. I'm having a fight. Never mind, fight's over. Was having a fight.
Greetings.
You spent 15 minutes running around looking for a non-existent minion, exactly. It was broken. They fixed it, though. Okay, so we've added Delirium. We've added Bismuth to these guys. It's going to be a very difficult map. Let's see what we can do. And we're doing an 8 mod. And we're doing Ore. So Ore, Delirium, 8 mod T16 map with a full Atlas tree juicing it up. Let's see how we do here. This is going to be difficult. This thing just randomly spawned me a strongbox. Got Legit Scarab. Excuse me, sir? I can't see what it says. There we go.
Must have time to gather.
Here we go. Here comes the super difficult one. Do I have a link to this build? It's Palsteron's build. Just type in Palsteron KF Totems and it'll come right up. I'm just following Palsteron's build. I'm following it exactly. Click for click. Passive point for passive point. Item for item. Warlock boots. That's a really good base. That's like the rare... It's like the rare time you would pick up an item off the ground. I got an anomaly.
Greetings.
So the last time I did this anomaly... I mean, let's just alchemy, see what happens. It's terrible. The last time I did this anomaly, I think you have to give it a... You have to give it a T1, right? So you go Raxxanterax, or a T0, I mean. $130 chaos. So you buy this, and then you go here and you give it an item. And then you give it the highest rarity item you can find. This is the highest rarity item possible, Raxxanterax. It's a T0, I believe. So we're going to give it to him and we're going to hopefully get a return. So we spent 130 chaos. I have no idea how much all that's worth. Okay. much is this worth? 28, okay.
I am no beast of burden.
Well, I have no... Pretty sure none of these are worth anything. This is Gut Ripper. This one. Do Delve 6,000 plus? Is that what I should be doing?
Hello.
Okay, this is all a bullshit.
Could really use more items to disenchant. What have you got? That'll do.
So we need 25 million dust. I should be doing Delve. I've never really done Delve before in PoE 1, like at all. I've never really messed with it. It says we have 5 days worth of gold, but I don't believe that.
Greetings.
I don't think 1.5 million is going to keep it going for 5 days. Maybe. Oops. Doc arrived, Delve mentioned. What's up, Connor? Connor, this for me is a quote-unquote strong build, but you'd probably think this is the shittiest build you've ever seen. I feel like my guy's pretty good though. Here, I'll show you a T16 map with full scarabs, of course. Not that one, this one. And then we need to separate this like that. Then here. Prove it in the mines. I should try Delve sometime. So here we go. Here's full ore Atlas tree, full scarabs, making it as difficult as possible. I could have added delirium to it too. This is my impression of a strong build. Boink. Dude, I wanted to click the Alcor. Hate this game. 5 orbs of chance is nothing. What is the significance of 6,000? Is that where like the rewards stop or what? Why does everybody keep saying 6? I know nothing about Delve. Like I've went down there before. You're digging through a mine. The scaling stops at 6K. So like What is a good value to reach in Dell? Like you reach this, like you reach the, like a build that's pretty good at T16 mapping gets to like where? Depth 600. Should I go try to do 600 depth? Delve? If you want to lose XP. Like, I don't know. I probably don't have enough defensive layers for Dell. So what I have is, well, you can see I've got about 4k life and 2000 energy shield. I have 75 spell block. I have 75 regular block. And then I have I have 55,000 armor. And then I also have blocking regains my energy shield. I have capped chaos res 75. So I don't know if that's good enough. 75 block, 75 spell block, 2000 energy shield, 4k life, 55,000 armor. Then I have, whenever I block, I regenerate my energy shield. We can try a day of delve. How if I played for a couple of hours and if I just focused on going down, how far could I get in a day? Can you get to 600 depth in a day just going down? Oh, divine printing? $600 take you 10 hours. All right, that's not too bad. Why can't I? Why don't those actually show up? Because we have 56,000 armor. We got good resistances. I guess I'm missing one chance to block attack damage to be capped.
Greetings.
I wonder how much money we have. Let's check Wealthy Exile. See where we're at here. All right, we have 123 divine. That's almost we're in sniffing range of a mage blood. We can sniff a mage blood almost. Dude, I love that sniff emote. It's so funny. Let's do some ocean stuff.
Don't have long.
Okay, it's telling me to go this way. Alright, fine. Did somebody say gold? Let's go ahead and get back here.
Thought you died for sure.
Don't have long.
way is it pointing? I can't read that. Yeah, up and that's what I thought.
Thought you might for sure.
Everyone was always like, what the hell is this song? Like, you guys never played Robot Rainbow Unicorn Attack? Is this the goddamn unicorn song? Fuck yeah, it is. Melt through the ice. That game was the shit, I know. All right, guys. We got to do something epic here. We have to dive. Okay, wait, maybe we're not gonna have to dive. Never mind. Wow, nothing? You fisting me? Man, I thought I could jump over that edge. Damn it.
One step closer to rich.
Oh, wow, the shrines persist into the next chart? Oh, that's great. Really?
Must have time to gather my will.
Welcome back. Here's one more.
No! No!
Thought you might for sure.
This will be one for the songs. Ouch! Burned my fingers. Back to the bathysphere.
Not good at all.
Don't have long.
Players seem to really be liking this league. I don't think the problem is necessarily with the league. I think the league is decently fun. I think the problem... I think another part of the problem might be the comparison. Like, the amount of loot, the amount of dopamine in PoE 2 seems to be a lot higher right now. Like, the Grand Expeditions are absolutely printing. This is like 2 leagues in a row for PoE 2 where between the Temple and Grand Expeditions, where they're just raining down divines and 300 div items and quest items for the wand that are worth 600 div. and then you come to PoE 1, and if you're Alkin going, the amount of like natty divines you'll find in a map is like not many. So here's the thing, right? I think you have to think through this psychologically through every step of the process, right? So the amount of loot, the amount of divines that are dropping just naturally is not high. Okay. But the cost of things is also much lower. So you could make the argument that your ability to gain wealth in this league is either normal or maybe even really good, right? However, that's not the end of the thought process, though. Because there's a famous psychological phenomenon, and it's perception is reality. So, for example, if I come up to you and I say, "Hello, how are you?" And in my mind, I'm trying to greet you. I'm trying to say hello. But in your mind, me saying hello to you is insulting. The question is what was it? Was it an insult? Or wasn't it an insult? And the answer is, it's both. Because perception is reality. If I perceive it to be a greeting, then it is a greeting. But if you perceive it as an insult, then it is an insult. It's both. So it has nothing to do with the fact of whether you can make as much money, or let's say you can make as much wealth as in other leagues. If you perceive your wealth to be lower, or if you perceive it to be less fun in how you acquire that wealth, then it's just worse, even if it isn't worse. And that's the phenomenon that's going on here. People perceive it to be worse, and so therefore it's irrelevant whether it's actually worse or not. Perception is reality. Famous psychological phenomenon. So people play PoE 2, they do grand expeditions, divines rain from the sky, but everything is 10 times as expensive as in divines. People perceive themselves to be wealthier because they see that tangible dopamine drop much more often. Are they actually wealthier? I mean, probably not. But if they perceive themselves to be wealthier, that's good enough. PoE 2 still feels very slow and clunky. I don't know, it's definitely it's not as fast as PoE 1, but it's definitely getting faster. I mean, my endgame character in PoE 2 is, I don't know, like, again, the This has got to be a very rare drop. I'm gonna take him as a rematch and see if we can kill him. I'm gonna see if people will buy this. I've never seen this before. The mercenary in the underwater. Never seen it before. Wonder if it has any value to it. The thing about PoE 2 though is when you actually get like an end game build, like have you seen my Arc Totem guy? My Arc Totem guy is comparable speed to this guy because the totems do so much damage, and you know, I have my 35% movement speed boots with my movement speed augment, and I, you know, get movement speed where I can. I don't know, you zip around decently. It's not as fast as in PoE 1, but... So how do I search for this? Mercenary warrant. Mercenary diver. It's worth 1C. Sick. I have no idea. Put it out for 1 div. Probably not worth anything. I don't care though. See if somebody buys it. Finally, we're above 2 million gold. Oh, I found a 10C unique. Don't see that every day. Holy Strike 21, but with no quality is useless.
What have you got for me?
Let's see, how much is Mage Blood? Oh. What? Search for a non-corrupted. Wait, what? Why is it so cheap? Because it's only a 2 flask, I see. Yeah, there could be. I think that's a good point. There could be player fatigue. That's true. You're right. All right, boys. I'm probably gonna hang it up here today. We've got enough bars going to keep us afloat here, I think, until tomorrow. And once this is 25 million, this should be a lot higher tomorrow. Once this is 25 million, we send the ultimate shipment. Hopefully tomorrow will be 17 or 18 million. So in a day or two, we're gonna see if we're gonna make $1 million. Spoiler alert, I'm sure we won't, but I don't know. You never know. You never know. Sometimes crazy things happen. Let's raid Palsteron, guys. He's the one who gave me the build. I love it. I'm trashing everything with it. Yeah, thanks so much for being here, guys. Appreciate you. That was fun. Little early mornings sesh. Thanks for being here, guys. Appreciate you. Have an amazing day.